スーパーレディオブラザーズ
It's time for the Super Radio Brothers. I think the one just had an accident.
Yes, we are back. As if there was any doubt, broadcasting from strategic locations all across the empire. It is the Super Radio Brothers. Super Radio Dad, Super Radio Trent here. Super Radio Sharon behind the board.
Hey.
We're all here.
That's right, man. So
Yeah.
What's the racket?
What's going on
how
out
about
there?
that? What's the racket, buddy? Hackett.
Oh.
You taking my line.
Wow,
For
Yeah,
a bottle of wine.
you sound like you're 70 as well, Trent.
Yeah. So I'm going to call you Young Viejo.
Yeah.
Young Viejo. I just decided, to change it up a little bit to steal RC2's line.
Yeah.
I mean, RC2, he never really has any original ideas, but I mean,
Oh.
I was able to steal
I
it.
got your original idea right here. All right.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh,
But somehow that's not that original.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. This shit is old now.
Hey, RC2, are you cranky because did Byrne do anything for you for Valentine's Day?
Oh.
She forgot, Trent.
No, man. You know what she got me? They don't sell Keebler, peanut butter, and cheese crackers in Publix no more. They got,
Whoa.
oh, shit. That's like a nightmare, man.
Oh, my goodness.
So she got them
What-
at
what do they call
Amazon.
it?
I got it like a 48 pack.
You got a 48 pack.
Hell yeah, and I've been eating them like crazy, man.
That's a lot of peanut butter crackers.
That's a lot of pooping, brother.
No, are those the crackers that have like the 6 crackers like you kind of get like 2 in each of the compartments or
Whoa.
whatever? It's like
Compartment.
Does crackers have compartments?
I don't know, man. I never heard of that before.
This is
No, this
incredible.
one's this is a 4-pack.
4-pack. Okay.
Yes, because I like the Ritz peanut butter
Oh,
crackers.
Ritz.
Yeah, those are good, but the orange ones are better.
Okay.
I tell you, I have to admit, I really don't eat peanut butter crackers. and
Yeah.
I don't even like that.
Yo, it gives you energy, man.
Really?
Hell yeah. I eat peanut butter crackers every time I come into the dugout.
Instead of eating sunflower seeds, you eat crackers.
What a
Sunflower
ritual.
seeds, man. I'd be throwing up and choking to death. What are you kidding?
Wow. All right. Well, Super
Well, this
Radio.
is an interesting way to start the show.
Yeah. Peanut butter crack. That was his Valentine. Talk about love.
Oh, that's love, baby.
Talk about love.
She ordered that. She looked online for that. Was cookies everywhere.
Wow.
And the
Now RC3, what'd you get Sharon for Valentine's?
Oh, well, that's a secret.
Oh shit! Get out the way.
I actually got
Okay.
her a nice, what is it, azalea tree? Is that what it's called? Yeah. We got a nice, beautiful flowering tree that she had her eyes on for some time. So,
Oh shit!
yeah.
I buy plastic trees now.
You buy plastic trees?
Oh hell yeah! I ain't ordering shit, man.
Yeah, see, Sharon, if I would have bought Sharon a plastic tree, she'd be
Yeah.
feeling like you're feeling right now.
That's all right.
Oh.
It still looks good. I go, oh shit! Look at that. It don't move.
It don't move, man.
Okay, look at that.
Yeah, you can keep it anywhere and it never dies.
Oh, it's not burning in the sun.
Yeah.
Well, at least RC2, at least
Yeah.
you don't have the post Valentine's Day blues. That's
Nah, man, everything is cool. I made lobster tails for her. They were
Wow.
on sale in Publix,
yeah.
and I just
That's where shopping is a pleasure, as they
Oh, I don't know. Hey, hey,
He's
wait.
such a.
Yo, you're making a commercial?
Well, you're the one making the commercial. You're such a
Oh,
loyal
sorry.
customer.
Oh, so
I went to Publix for this.
so
I went to Publix for that.
But
Have
you
a
know,
blessed day.
there was a lot of public people in there.
Very loyal customer over here. They love to hear that.
Okay, well, where we're from, there's more than one.
Well, and Publix is, a lot of the stuff I get from there, I buy from Publix, makes me poop.
Oh,
shit!
that's a great segue
Yeah.
Oh man,
for the poop news.
I feel like pooping now.
You do?
Hell yeah!
Oh, man.
I don't know, lately I eat shit, man. Not shit.
Well,
but,
if you eat
stuff.
shit, yeah.
Yeah. Eat shit, talk shit. All about the shit. Uh-oh.
Yeah, just don't shit in there, man. Right?
Oh, help me.
And I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but this
Probably
past Tuesday, I believe, right? Was Tuesday the 13th?
Maybe Tuesday was the 13th.
Yeah, Tuesday was the 13th. Can you believe that
Yeah.
Tuesday the 13th was
Yeah.
National Poop Day?
Oh, shit.
Actually, it was on Monday the 12th. That was National Poop Day, the day after the Super Bowl, which we're going to get to.
Because I had Tuesday the 13th. I had that marked as National Pancake Day and Fat Tuesday.
No,
Yep.
man.
Yeah, it was the 12th. 12th was
I
Poop
was
Day.
shitting before I went to go play on Monday. So that I contribute
All right.
to National Poop Day.
Yeah.
I
So
contributed about 5
My
times.
shit was raw, baby. That shit hurt like hell.
it did.
Yeah. I had to take a bloody bath, you know.
Wow, it was too much for you.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, in honor of all that,
Okay.
this band called the Toilet Bowl Cleaners released a
Nice.
song to celebrate National Poop Day, and here it is.
Oh, poop.
Yeah, I like that. This should be my ringtone.
Yeah,
Remember
I was
everybody
just
had
talking about
ringtones? It's pretty great lyrics. Does that go through your head while you're pooping?
Oh, man. I don't know. Maybe I should record that shit.
Oh, here's the bridge.
Wow.
What a hook. What a hook. There you go. So
Wow.
National Poop Day on Monday. So, of course, we had to celebrate that on the Super Radio Brothers, right?
Yeah, that's great, man.
On the poop news. And you actually brought this to my attention before the show.
Uh-oh.
I never heard of this. The litter robot.
There you go.
The litter robot. You heard about this, Trent?
No.
Are you a cat guy? Do you like cats, Trent?
I mean, my mom has like 4 of them.
Oh, shit. You need this thing.
4 of them.
Yeah, my mom. I mean, whenever I go to her house to see her every now and then, she's got 4 cats.
Yeah.
I'm personally more of a dog person, if
Yeah.
you want my opinion. But yeah, no.
So,
I didn't
and
hear about this litter robot though.
yeah, there's a little. When you go to a person's house that they have cats, they have the litter box in the bathroom, and the cats they poop and pee in the house, right? That's which is already strike one.
My
I don't get the whole idea of owning cats. I think they're horrible, terrible creatures.
Oh, my
and
goodness.
have no place in a human's household.
Oh, what?
But
How dare you?
some people they love cats.
Yeah.
Even though they're the demon spawn of Satan.
Oh, Jesus.
But one of the things you deal with is the litter box, right? And then you got to clean that thing. Well, Trent, this is actually a machine, and it looks like an escape pod from a sci-fi movie. It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
And basically, it is a litter box that cleans itself. So now you don't have to pick up the cat's poop anymore, and somehow it cleans itself. So I'll give you the price tag on this, what they're calling the litter robot, after we see this quick review from this cat owner. Let's check it out.
Oh, let's hear it.
This.
So if you have a cat, I'm sure you've seen ads for this litter robot thing. It's a fancy self-cleaning litter box that promises
Look at
that
that.
you'll never
Oh, that
have to
poop
scoop
is gone.
cat poop
Yeah,
again.
that shit was gone.
Can you see it? It's the litter robot. I've been very interested in this thing for a while, and apparently because Cosmo is an influencer cat,
He's literally lounging while I labor to open this.
we got sent a litter robot 4 for him to try out.
Yeah, more interesting in the box. Unfortunately for us.
The cat likes the box better.
You okay? Yeah, he's okay.
Besides
lack
just to fill the
intelligence
thing
as
with
well,
litter
as
and
you
hook
can
it up
see.
to their app. And at first, Cosmo seemed a little nervous to actually use it.
Look at the cat. I ain't getting in that shit. What is
So
that?
he kept his other litter box next to the robot for a few days and kept moving his movements into the
You're
robot
still
to try and
touching
show him
his
what to
shit,
do.
man. Get
But after
outta
a little
here.
while, he finally started using it, and it
Oh,
is kind of
boy.
a genius little machine. Though now he seems to prefer to go number 2 in the robot and pee either in his other litter box or in the sink. So you win some, you lose some, I
The
suppose.
sink. I ain't brushing my teeth over there.
That's what you do. The cat can get anywhere and pee anywhere. So,
Oh, so you could take that into the car, right? When
so
you're
it's
going
a,
long
it's
trip?
a, yeah, I guess so, right? Just leave the cat in the pod. Instead of taking them away in the cage. But all right, so Trent, there you go. A robotic poop remover, an electronic litter box. How much do you think that thing goes for?
How much do you think it goes for?
Yeah,
I would say probably $100.
$100.
yeah.
All right, that's what I would have guessed. That's what I would have guessed. $700.
That's right.
Yeah, Hey,
For
I don't
your-
care
for
how
your
bad-
cat.
I don't care how much litter is on the cat's floor and everything. I mean, or on the floor, I would just say, yeah. I mean, I'm not paying $700.
I
for
ain't
it.
paying $700 to clean that. Then you got to take out the bag.
Probably,
anyway.
Yeah. I would probably just keep scooping up the poop.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. When my sisters, I got teenage sisters, whenever they have to clean out they texted me the other day, and they were like, man, it makes me gag every time I clean that shit. And I'm like, oh.
No, I'm telling you, it's horrible. So and nobody mentions in any of these reviews if the area maybe smells a little better.
The hell out of here.
You don't think it changes any of that?
Hey, where's your cat? Look, he's in an iPod.
Yeah, I don't get the whole idea of owning a cat, but if you're into it,
Nah, man.
Hey, speaking of food, or speaking of cat.
Wait, we were talking about cat poop, not food, Trent.
Yeah, what's the matter with you?
Speaking of food.
What have you eaten?
I know, but I'm talking about, we're on the theme of poop, and
Right.
in order to poop, you have to eat food.
That's
So
true.
what-
That's a good connection.
Yeah, but anyway, it's good correlation. But anyway, so what I was going to
don't
say
think
is
so.
I had I'm just teasing this. I had an adventure trying to order food on Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh.
Yeah, it was definitely more than adventurous. I got to tell you that on the sports. But anyway, I'm just teasing that. But that's what that made me think of. But anyway, you talk about cats, like they just I can't stand cat food.
that describes my entire opinion on cats. You nailed it, Trent. Cats. Ugh.
But they used to call me Cat Eyes when I was younger.
Yeah, but
Why?
Because I got light eyes, shithead.
Well, and I would have said, Dad. Ugh. Oh my goodness! All right. Speaking of that,
Yeah.
I have a Florida man story for you.
Okay.
The show would not be complete without a Florida man.
This takes driving your vehicle on the beach to a whole other level.
Okay.
Oh shit!
This guy didn't just drive his pickup truck on the beach.
Yeah.
He drove it in the ocean. Check it out. This is great. I love this. This is some good driving here. Look at this guy. You want to do that with your Jeep?
Yeah, okay.
Look at that.
The hell's he drinking, bro? Come on, man. That dude gotta be on something, son.
Look at that. Yeah.
Get out of here.
He's enjoying it.
Holy shit,
Was
man.
he trying to push the vehicle to the limit?
I don't
what
know,
is he doing?
man.
It's still going.
What is he looking for?
Is that a Ram? What is it? I'm actually quite impressed with the performance right now.
Yeah, look at that.
The vehicle hasn't died. Trent, it's basically the water is up to the window here. And the guy's just driving along the shore. This is Volusia County, Florida. Now he finally stopped. Maybe the car died there.
White
Yes.
pickup truck.
Yeah. Looks like he's done, right?
He's an idiot, bro.
Maybe the car died right there. It was working well. Look, he's still going, right? I think he's trying to turn into shore there. He's trying to come back. Look at this guy. Wow. What was he thinking?
Not much. It
Look,
looks
now
like.
he's going back out to the ocean.
Oh my God.
Man, I really got to find out what kind of vehicle it is.
Hey.
It works.
Goodbye, crew world.
Yeah, that's one way to do it.
Oh shit.
Oh my God.
Goodness gracious.
Oh, look, there he is. Why does he have his hat like that?
Maybe the wind is bothering him. The water off the ocean.
Tide's on its way out.
Yeah, something's seriously wrong with this guy. Look at him.
He's on something, bro. Look at him.
He's hiding.
That dude is stoned, dude.
He said it's not his fault the truck don't turn.
His truck don't turn. How the hell did it get on the beach?
Not in England.
Huh?
And then he said, I thought I was in England.
Oh, Jesus.
He thinks it's okay to do that in England.
Whatever he's on, bro. Come on, man.
Misdemeanor at this point.
You got to be in the twilight zone, bro.
I bet you that truck is just fine, though.
We'll give you all that information out of the jail.
How about that?
That truck's going to be all full of water, engine and everything. Who's buying that shit? Nobody.
You know what? Let's
Yeah.
skip the next story.
Okay.
Let's just get past that, and then let's go here. So, get ready for the sports here. NFL season.
Oh shit! It's over. Son.
It's over, right? But I have this. I want you to listen to this,
Okay.
so you can get pumped up because I know that you and Trent are super excited about the United Football League.
Oh hell yeah! Can't we wait?
So let's take a listen.
The NFL's over for the season, but the United Football League is just getting started. Week 1 features the Louisville Lightning versus the St. Louis Fanatics, the Tennessee City Mudcats against the Birmingham Steam, and a rematch of last year's championship when the Columbus Fireball battled the Rochester Rhinos. Oh, and by the way, I just made up all those teams. Hell, Tennessee City isn't even a real place. But you don't care. It's still grown men cracking skulls in helmets. The UFL. Be there. Because what else are you going to watch? Golf?
Oh, that's funny. I love it. Hey, let me tell you something, man. I have to admit to you that my grandfather, he's like 72 years old.
Yeah.
But anyway, he watches the USFL and he watches all that stuff. He watches the United Football League and everything. I can't do it, man. I tried one time. I tried to watch it, and it didn't feel the same to me. Like, I mean, I want NFL football, and obviously we don't get that for a while. But still, like I said, I've tried as hard as I possibly could to watch all that stuff, and I can't do it.
They're cracking heads, man.
You see, my dad's the perfect.
Come on, man.
He's the target audience.
I watch all that shit. Even when they had the arena football, I used to watch that crap.
But here's the thing, okay?
Football.
Here's the thing,
Shit.
here's the thing, all right?
Yeah.
So you would think that it would start up this month. You would think that it would start up like right after the NFL season, concluded. Because everybody's like, oh, I want football now. But no, you got to wait till March 31st. It's like, are you kidding me?
Hey, what are you going to do? Pitches and catches today, son.
It's all about baseball. And you know what all this talk about cracking skulls
Oh, man.
and fake football teams remind me of?
What?
Baseball, sports.
Sports.
Oh.
Yeah, the moment we've been waiting for.
There goes the kick. It's up, and it's
No good. Wide right again. Buffalo Bills eliminated. Ha ha.
That's messed up, man.
What? I'm an AFC East fan. The way you hate the Cowboys, I don't like the Bills.
That's right. I don't like the Cowboys.
I don't like the Dolphins.
I don't care.
I don't like the Patriots.
And me neither. What?
So I can, my team didn't make the playoffs, so I can enjoy the fact that the Bills got embarrassed again.
Oh, yes.
And they failed. They choked. They were wide right again.
Yes.
That's all I can cheer for. So before we get to the Super Bowl talk, just in case you missed the Super Bowl.
Oh, shit.
Just in case you missed the Super Bowl, I have a recap here for you to listen to, okay?
Go ahead.
All right, not this one, the next one. There you go.
And now your Super Bowl recap in about 30 seconds.
Pre-game.
Reba National Anthem.
First quarter.
49ers fumble.
First quarter, no score.
Funny commercials.
Second quarter.
Record field goal. 49ers trick play. Touchdown.
And a second 10-3.
Halftime.
Usher dancing. Alicia Keys. More funny commercials.
Third quarter.
Travis Kelce catch. Taylor Swift cutaway. Field goal 10-6. Punt recovery KC. Touchdown. Chiefs 13-10.
Fourth quarter.
49ers touchdown. Blocked extra point. 16-13. Chiefs field goal 16-all. Niners field goal 19-16. KC ties 19-all.
Overtime.
Niners field goal 22-19. Chiefs touchdown. Kansas City repeats.
Viva Las Vegas!
And there you go, the Super Bowl in 30 seconds. You didn't need to sit there for 4 hours.
Jeez. I'm dizzy over here.
I don't think we have to talk about it now.
No, okay. So what's next?
So what's next is the Kansas City Chiefs are Super Bowl champions.
Okay.
I told you not to bet against Patrick Mahomes.
No.
I rode that wave the entire way. I think that means I won the season picks.
Let's see.
Nope.
Yup. We're going to start with Sharon first.
Oh, okay.
Okay, the game ended 25-22. So Sharon's picks were 32-24.
32-24. Not that bad.
Yeah.
He's not
Okay.
far off at all. Sharon,
Yeah.
Okay.
Sharon she's very knowledgeable.
Yeah.
The next banana head is Trent.
Banana head.
Okay. You took 34-20.
All right.
Okay. I took 20-17.
All right.
Well, at least it was the same margin of victory. But
Yeah. So, but Rich got 27-17. So that means he wins because he's closer to numbers.
All right, I'll take it. I don't understand how you use those metrics to award me the victory, but
Because I'm old and I don't care.
I will take the dub.
That's right. Listen to what I have said over
Hey,
here.
RC2, I have a question. Did you miss any games this week? Or did you add any more games that weren't supposed to?
Oh no, I was got.
Yeah, what was your record this week?
What do you mean? What record?
Were you 2-0 or 3-1?
No, I went 0-4 this weekend.
Who did we have picks? Did we all pick the Chiefs?
Yeah, everybody picked the Chiefs.
All right.
I'm surprised because old man over there, he likes to make it fun. He likes to make it
Oh
fun.
Yeah.
I thought you would have went San Francisco.
Yeah, maybe I should have not gone with San Francisco.
Maybe you
didn't. So I mean, yeah.
Well, anyway, only the second overtime game in Super Bowl history.
Okay.
I think one of
When
the
was
great.
the first?
Well, the first was a couple years ago. That was the Atlanta
Patriots
Falcon
to the
game,
Falcons.
right?
Yeah, I remember that.
27-3. Another game Shanahan blew. That time he was the offensive coordinator for the Atlanta Falcons. That's been a hot button topic this week with Shanahan and multiple failures in the big game, and he was a part of both of the overtime games. And the first one, they blew a 27-3 lead, the worst collapse in Super Bowl history. And in this one, San Francisco had a 10-point lead, right? So they clearly blew the lead again. And a lot of people will say that they didn't utilize McCaffrey enough when they had a lead. They had to settle for field goals late in big situations. And the big thing that everybody has a problem with is the fact that he elected to take the ball first in overtime. And a lot of people seem to agree that was not the right decision to make.
I understand in previous overtime, before the NFL changed the overtime rule, I appreciate the fact that, yes, you do want to take the ball first in overtime because in case, do you remember when RC3, you'll remember this, like in overtime, a lot of times how it used to be is if whoever got the ball first, if they drove down the field, kicked the field goal, the game was over.
Right.
The other team didn't even have an opportunity to touch the ball. So thankfully, the NFL kind of changed that. If it were me, if I were, San Francisco, if I were Mike Shanahan and company, what I would do is I would have taken the ball. I would have started on defense first, held Kansas City to a field goal, or perhaps not even, any points at all, drove down, kicked a field goal, and won the game. I mean, I would have taken the ball on defense first if it were me.
Well, the overtime rule for the playoffs is even different from the overtime rule in the regular season that was changed from the sudden death, right? And that's where all the confusion came, where, all right, you had sudden death that you referenced, but then they changed it that if you, on the first possession, if you kick a field goal, then the other team has a chance to match. Right. However, if you score a touchdown, the game is over. But in the playoffs, it's different. That's not the case. Even if you score a touchdown on offense with the first possession, the other team gets a chance. They get a possession, unless you get a defensive touchdown there. If you get a defensive touchdown, then the game is over. So, and then on top of that, which was really odd at the end there, when the Chiefs were driving down, they're down by 3 points, and the clock is running out at the end of overtime. Everybody didn't realize that the overtime was basically like the first quarter. They started a new game. So the clock in that moment meant nothing as well. The Chiefs could have just let the clock run out, and you would have started another quarter. So the rule in the Super Bowl was you get the ball, you score a field goal, you score a touchdown, it doesn't matter. The game's not over. The next team gets a chance to match depending on what you get. So a lot of people's arguments were give the Chiefs the ball first, and then you can see what you have to do to match the Chiefs. I actually, at the beginning of the week, I really didn't get this criticism of Shanahan. I thought it was all right to take the ball first because now you're not dictating your offense to what Patrick Mahomes just did. Now you're just going out there, you're playing and you try to get the field goal, you try to score, and you put the game in your defense's hands and let them win the game, which is what happened. They got inside the 10-yard line. The drive stalled. They kick a field goal. They have a 3-point lead. Go out there and stop Patrick Mahomes, force a field goal, but they marched right down the field and got the touchdown to win the game. But then my thinking during the week kind of evolved and changed as you think about this, because what happens is if you get the ball second, now you basically have 4 downs instead of 3. So initially, if you get the ball first, you don't know what's going to happen. So if you you got to kick a field goal there instead of knowing if Patrick Mahomes would have scored a touchdown. They're not kicking a field goal there. It's 4-down territory. They're going to go for the touchdown. So I do think it was the wrong move by Shanahan for that simple reason, is that it becomes 4-down territory the entire drive if you get the ball second, knowing what happened in the first place. And if the first drive, what's crazy too is if the 49ers would have scored a touchdown there and kicked an extra point, the Chiefs theoretically would have gotten the ball back, and they could have gone down, scored a touchdown, go for 2, and win the game there. Again, advantage Chiefs getting the ball second. The only place where it makes sense and matters taking the ball first is that you truly get last licks, like in baseball, right? So if they would have scored a field goal and then the Chiefs came down and scored a field goal, now the game is sudden death. And now the 49ers get the third possession and they can go and try to get the win. So that's the only scenario where it makes sense taking the ball first. But I think 90% of the time, it's never even going to get there, because if you get the ball first there and you're San Francisco and you do score that touchdown, I think you go for 2. I think you have to go for 2 if you score the first touchdown of that overtime, because now you're preventing the Chiefs being able to come down and beat you with a 2-point conversion. So I think regardless, the 49ers, if they would have scored a touchdown on that first possession, you go for 2, and you force now the Kansas City Chiefs, the only thing they can do is tie you by coming down, scoring a touchdown. Then they get the 2-point conversion, and now you get the last possession like you had anticipated. So I think San Francisco, if they would have scored a touchdown on that first drive, they would have went for 2, and if they get it, then the best the Chiefs could have done on their possession is tie you, and then the game becomes sudden death and San Francisco gets the ball. At the end of the day, though, you could go round and round in circles with this. I think Shanahan messed up, man. He should have kicked it to the Chiefs first.
Yeah, I think he should have too. But hey, well, whatever happens. It was a wild ending. I do have to say though, it was a really good game. I was expecting it to be a blowout, but it was a really good game from start to finish. I'm amazed too that Kansas City, I think it was either Kansas City or no, maybe it was San Francisco. They haven't scored any points in the first quarter, all playoffs. So that was insane.
That's the crazy thing too. I mentioned before the game how I didn't believe in San Francisco. I practically think they're frauds. I really don't think they're that good. When you look at it, they should have lost to the Lions. The Lions blew that game, and they should have lost to the Green Bay Packers. And the Green Bay Packers aren't any good, in my opinion. It turns out that the Niners had their best game of the playoffs in the Super Bowl. That was by far the best game they played. It was a clean game. Brock Purdy didn't turn the ball over. They played great defense. They were holding the Chiefs down. I do think it was the best game they played in the playoffs. But in that particular game, you were going against maybe the greatest quarterback of all time, or at least putting his name in the discussion now. With Patrick Mahomes now having won 2 in a row, 6 straight AFC Championship games. I think it's 3 Super Bowl MVPs.
3 Super Bowls. 28 years old.
2 regular season MVPs. So the guy's incredible with the eye test. And I know that Brady had the 7 Super Bowls and he was fantastic and the whole thing. He's just, for me, and Patrick Mahomes to at least reach that level, I think he has to get at least 5 Super Bowls, and who knows if he'll ever get there. But just with the eye test, to me, I've never seen anybody like Patrick Mahomes, man. Some of the plays that he creates, and then you look at this year. I don't know if Brady ever won a Super Bowl with a team like Mahomes won with this year, because nobody believed in Kansas City this year. Oh, they're not the same team. They stink. He lost a player like Tyreek Hill a couple years ago. They keep chugging on. They keep doing it. Hardman was a throwaway from the Jets this year. He catches a game-winning.
Unbelievable.
You can't write this stuff. So I don't know if and you can look at it. Obviously, Brady going over at his age to and beating Mahomes in the Super Bowl as well with the Buccaneers. That team, I think, overall was probably a better team than this Chiefs team was. Because let's be honest, I would say 80% of the NFL community did not believe in this Chiefs team, especially after that loss to the Raiders. There late in the season. Nobody was buying that they were going to make this kind of run. And then you see, when you watch these games, yes, it is defense, but it's also that you can't stop this guy. I mean, in the biggest moments, in the biggest spots, he finds a way to make that incredible play, to scramble, to do things that you've never seen someone at the position do before. And that's why maybe, if you're San Francisco as well, you give the Chiefs the ball first, because you know what Mahomes is going to do.
Yeah. In the first quarter, do you remember when Kelsey yelled at the coach?
Oh, yeah. And then that whole thing, I don't know if you saw that, Trent, where Kelsey went nuts on the sideline. Things weren't going well. He was being embarrassed in front of his fiancée, Taylor Swift. He only had one catch. He ran up to he almost made... he
almost fell.
He almost made the head coach fall there.
I saw you being a dick.
Is that your take on that, Trent?
Yeah, I mean, look. You can't be acting like that, dude. You really can't.
Yeah. No,
I don't put up with that shit.
You're a bad dude, bro.
No,
you are too.
Trent, we're both bad dudes. Trent sounds like a coach. He sounds like a football coach. I don't
put up with that shit, man.
I don't put up with that shit.
And you're gonna play the game. You know how to play the game. You understand?
That's right. You're gonna play the game with no pads on.
Oh, I'll say a couple. I definitely think he was out of line, but at the same time, Travis Kelce is also one of the greatest tight ends of all time, right? So he's one of the great football players ever.
You're always out of line, RC3.
I'm very used to being out of line, so I'm going to defend my brother in out of lineness, Travis Kelce. Well, what he did was wrong. You have to admit, at that point of the game, the Chiefs were pretty stagnant. Right? They really weren't doing much. They only scored 3 points in the first half. They weren't getting Kelsey involved in the game plan, and I think he had only the one catch in the first half.
Yeah, for 1 yard.
And then they come out and he finishes the game with 9 catches, 93 yards. Yeah, he's in the game. I think the entire team, talking about the offense, because the defense was great from the beginning of the game, but maybe Andy Reid himself as a play caller, as a head coach, needed a little bit of a wake up, a shake up, just like that. A lot was made early in that game that the offense had a team meeting on the sideline, and they were all yelling at each other. Maybe even the coach needed someone to run up in his face and yell in his face and get your act together as well, because we're all failing here. The plays you're calling aren't working. I'm not getting the ball. You got me out of the game on an important third down where I should be blocking. So I don't think anybody has made that point. But I think, and maybe I'm stretching a little bit here. But it's sometimes in these games with all the emotion, you need someone to get in your face.
He should have put his hand on his shoulder and said, "What's the matter with you?"
And I think Reed looked a little.
In shock.
Yeah, he was in shock about it. He wasn't sure what just happened. He almost fell. But, can you attribute some of those results after that to the whole team getting in each other's faces? And, like I said, the offense having the meeting on the sideline, Kelsey yelling at the head coach. This team was not, and this is something you rarely see with the Chiefs, but they were clearly not ready to go to start the game. So, and that's, the coach has to be part of that. And guess what? If that was, McCall Hardman getting in his face, there's a problem, right? But that's your Hall of Fame tight end who doesn't like what he's seeing, getting in the coach's face and saying, yo, let's get our shit together. This is not happening right now. We look terrible. Taylor Swift just flew in from freaking Japan, and we look like shit.
Yeah.
Wake up.
What's the matter with you?
So I don't like the physical contact, but the getting in his face and yelling in his face, and the fact that Kelsey is a Hall of Famer, I give him a pass on that.
Yeah, you give him the props, man.
I give him the pass on that. I'm not going to say, because it's hard to replicate the emotion those guys must have been feeling on that field at that time. And we're not talking about just any player, all right? This is Travis Kelce. He's as much as a legend as Andy Reid is. He just is, and he did not like what he was seeing in that moment. And maybe it was a bit over the top, and he should apologize for it, and he has. But I don't know. Maybe that shook the cobwebs out of the coach's head a little bit, man. Maybe
it shook him up a little bit.
It got the team going a little bit.
That's right.
So,
wake up, baby.
I don't have as much a problem with it.
Come on, here's a smelling salt.
So in the perfect world, next year, if everybody is not injured, okay, do you think the 49ers or the Lions will get into the playoffs?
The Lions?
Yeah.
Well, I think they'll both be contenders next year. I think Vegas already put out that the Niners are actually the favorites right now to win the Super Bowl next year. The Giants.
There you go, baby.
Did you forget Daniel Jones is your quarterback?
Oh, I can't see. I'm sick, dude.
He's hurt.
Hey, how about the Buccaneers? I think Tampa Bay will be in the Super Bowl.
Buccaneers, man.
Yeah, how about the Buccaneers?
Yeah.
But I think the Lions and the Niners will be right there again next year.
How about your Rodgers?
The Jets?
Yeah.
Oh my God, the Jets.
Roger Ramsey's on his way.
I really wish the Bengals can make the playoffs next year.
Yeah, the Bengals will be in the mix. If you're a Jet fan, if you believed that they could make some kind of run before Rodgers got hurt at the beginning of this year, you should be thinking the same way next year. They still have the elite defense, but the only problem is you might have the worst coach in football in Robert Saleh. I mean, the guy is terrible. You don't like the organization sitting there while guys like Harbaugh and all these, Belichick, even though he's not coming back here.
Jones, bro.
Jets could have made a move and tried to get a real head coach in here, but that didn't happen. So I'm not comfortable with the head coach. I think he stinks. But it'll be interesting to see Rodgers get a chance to play with the talent that's here. Can they shore up the offensive line a little bit during the offseason? Like I said, that defense is going to be there. They're going to be elite. That's the one thing that Saleh does well, is coach defense. I just don't think he's a head coach in the league. So I think there's talent. It'll be interesting to see Rodgers play, but he's another year into his 40s. And the coaching staff between Hackett and Saleh, I think you can easily make the case, is the worst staff I mean, by far who's worse than the Jets coaching staff? These guys are terrible between Hackett and Saleh. So if you're a Jet fan, you think realistically they'll find some way to be terrible next year. It always happens.
I'm far into my 60s, man.
And when was the last time you saw the Jets win? How old were you in 1969?
What was I, 12?
That's the last time the Jets got to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I was 12 years old, man.
So, no.
You remember that, Trent? Come on, man. Tell me you remember that shit.
Oh, yeah, man. I remember that. I was.
You're full of it,
bro. I mean, my teams don't
Uh-huh.
win. I can't sit here and say, oh, the Jets are going to have a good year.
Yeah.
Look at the Knicks. I mean, the Knicks win, what was it? 15 of 17 games, 16 of 18 games. And you're thinking, wow, this team could really go on a run here. And literally the entire team gets hurt. I've never seen some shit like this in my life. You win 15 of 17 games, 9 in a row, get up to the second seed of the East. And then all of a sudden, your whole starting lineup got hurt. And Brunson got hurt for a couple of games too. Julius Randle, Anunoby, DiVincenzo, all these guys, Harkenstein, the center, the entire starting lineup gets injured. You just trade for this guy, Bogdanovic. He misses the game against the Magic the other day. He's hurt. Yep. Every single guy on the roster is hurt. Like, what happened? What really happened?
Typical New York, bro.
It's like we can't have nice things.
No.
You know, we can't have. It was such a tease to see them go on that run, and then boom, everybody's hurt. Give me a break, man. What's going on here?
Well, at least the hockey team's doing well.
I'd hate to remind you when you bring stuff up.
I
like
don't
that.
care what you remind me.
Hey, how about
of.
the Tampa Bay Lightning, man?
I'm not talking about them.
Nobody cares about.
Oh no,
hockey.
they played the other night, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
It's a good. It is the hockey season, so there's a good chance they played the other night.
Yeah, they.
No,
probably played the other night.
against each other they played the other night.
All right. Well, you gotta be more specific. I don't
Okay,
know.
hey, Trent, be more Pacific, huh?
No, you be more Pacific.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Pacific.
Atlantic. You be Pacific.
Yeah, what?
Oh. Yeah, but there's nothing like. I mean, and the NBA All-Star Game is this weekend.
Oh, yeah, I'm not watching that shit.
Well, you watched flag football, but you won't watch the.
Oh, hell no.
You watched the Pro Bowl.
The Pro Bowl?
Yeah, didn't you say you watched that?
Yeah, I watched it. There was nothing else. I saw all the gun smokes and the Tales of World
You could watch.
Fargo.
You could watch flag football, but you can't watch the NBA All-Star Game.
Absolutely not. Come on, man. Those guys don't play like the old days.
What? What are you talking about? They playing
They
flag
used to block and
football.
all that shit, man.
They're playing flag football. In the end, they're not playing like the old
that's
days.
whack too.
They're not even playing football.
Yeah, that's whack too, bro.
At least they're playing basketball.
Nah, but you know, flag football. Come on.
Trent, help me out here. I don't
think
get
so, bro. No. Come on, that's like the guy on second base. So that's another thing to talk about.
But anyway, I don't know. The Super Bowl was fantastic.
Yeah.
Hey, I got nothing. If he says like they play like the old, I'm sorry, I got nothing.
I don't know what to say. I'm with you, Trent.
That's right.
But anyway, and you could basically say that about all the sports. But
that's right. The shorts were smaller too.
Yeah, the shorts were definitely smaller. That's true. But the Super Bowl was fantastic. Patrick Mahomes.
Ordering food. I tried to order food the other day, and I learned something. Don't wait till 5 o'clock on Super Bowl Sunday. Try to order food because I did that. I called. They have Marco's Pizza down here in Tampa.
Yeah.
I was gonna get some. I don't know if you've heard of Marco's.
Yeah, I heard of Marcos.
Yeah, he's related to Marco.
Yeah, you know Marco Polo.
Anyway, so I called and they put me on hold for a second. I was trying to give them the address of where I was going to be.
Right.
And all of a sudden, they already took my order and everything. They already told me, "Are you going to pay with cash or whatever?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then all of a sudden, I get a call on the phone that said, "I'm so sorry to let you know that the driver is unable to deliver your food. He's very busy and he doesn't have time to help you. Goodbye." And I'm like,
wow.
Wow.
You better not have taken my credit card.
Oh, shit. Marco's out the window with you, right?
That's not a ringing endorsement, Trent.
Yeah, I'm not going out there. No way. And then I called Napoli Pizza, which is a restaurant down the street from USF. And I said, okay, I'll give them a call, see what they have. They don't deliver. And I'm like, you son of a gun. You said on your Google reviews, you said you deliver.
Yeah.
So deal is.
Yeah, you gotta get that stuff early on Super Bowl Sunday.
Man. What's the matter with you, bro?
Well,
you're right there. Huh? Because you got to get it early and have time to shit, man, before you watch the game.
Yeah.
You dig?
I mean, halftime was so long, I was able to shit during halftime.
How did you?
Was
did
it
you
the
love that?
shit or the halftime? You said something was long.
Well, both, but I love.
Oh shit! Get out the way, bro.
Yeah, I love the halftime show. I mean, Usher, he was good. I mean, he performed good things. I mean, Alicia Keys, it was good too.
Yeah, my wife liked that.
My wife liked that.
So did you like RC3? Are you an Usher fan or no?
Not really, but as a matter of fact, there were a couple songs. Who was that? Ludacris that was out there.
It's funny that
there were a couple songs that I know, but I didn't know was Usher, and I was like, oh, I know that song, but I didn't enjoy it as much as like say the year they had Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, and Eminem and all that. That was that was pretty spectacular, and there have been other halftime shows that were better than this one, but it was all right. It was cool.
I just saw bad news. T. Higgins gonna be a free agent next year.
Oh yeah, he's coming to the Jets. He's coming to the Jets.
No.
He's going back to the Jets.
Back to the Jets. He's with the Bengals. What are you talking about?
Oh, who is that?
The receiver.
I hope he stays because, Joe Burrow might be the only guy can go toe-to-toe with Patrick Mahomes.
I think he probably is because if you look at the NFL now, and I don't think that's a bad point, I think there's Patrick Mahomes and there's everybody else. I think there's a big drop between the number 1 and number 2 quarterback. And being that Burrow's the only guy in the league right now that has beaten Mahomes, Brady's out of the league now, but Burrow knocked Mahomes outright. So, and I don't think he's, like I said, I don't think anybody's on the level of Mahomes, but that second tier, I think Burrow would definitely be the second guy. Yeah. And then after him, there's a further drop off. And then you're talking about guys like Lamar Jackson and Matthew Stafford and, all these other quarterbacks. But nobody's on in that stratosphere, not even close to what Mahomes is right now.
So Kansas City's going to win another 3 Super Bowls, right?
No, something will happen. Someone will pick them off. And that's, I kind of dig it. I root for greatness. I always like to see LeBron be successful. I like to see Mahomes successful now as well because when someone finally does knock them off, it's pretty exciting, right? That was the deal with the Yankees. Yeah. Everybody wanted to knock the Yankees off back when they were fantastic. So
all the time.
Yeah. So I don't mind having the dynasty going on because it's going to make it that much sweeter for whoever beats them when they beat them.
Okay, that's be great, man.
All right. Well, Trent seems like he didn't have a very comfortable Super Bowl viewing because he didn't get his Marcos. Oh, but hopefully you still had your couch, right?
Oh, that's really nice. Yes, I did have my couch.
Oh.
With no food.
He was hungry. He was hungry.
And listen to the couch report.
Hey, give me some crackers.
Couch. While during the Super Bowl, I farted and shook the cushions.
Holy shit, man. You have a problem, son.
No, that sounds very healthy, actually.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm old, so I got to pick up my leg to fart.
Really? How does that work? What does that look like?
I don't know. I'm going, damn. Oh, sure, look, it came out.
Do you kind of, if you don't lift the leg, does your whole body like pop up a little bit after you fart?
No, hell no.
Like,
my
act
body
like a
don't
rocket
pop up. I got to pick
propulsion
up my leg
system?
like I'm peeing outside, like the dogs.
Wait,
wow.
what? Whoa. Okay.
Good information. Yeah. All right, Trent, what's up with you? What's going on the couch?
Well, where do I start?
You had no food.
I'm hungry, guys. Help me.
Yeah, I'm hungry. But anyway, no, I had good food the other day. Last night we had a shoot for I take an electronic field production videography course. And last night we shot the film Mean Girls. We shot a scene from the film. And, I was the audio guy, so I was the sound mixer. And excited counterparts were trying to do the cameras and everything. And all I'll say on the air is it didn't go the way that anybody had planned. Decided to, that's all I'm going to say about that. And,
boo-hoo.
But hopefully you learned from the experience.
Oh, I did. I mean, really wasn't my fault, but
oh shit!
That's what he learned. It wasn't my fault. We sucked.
What have we done?
It didn't suck too bad, but no, it was all right. We, the audio sounded good, so that's all that mattered to me. I mean, I did everything. I actually rewrote the script a little bit, and they liked it, so they went along with it. So it was cool.
Next time, maybe they should have you in the role of Lindsay Lohan.
Oh shit! I won't like to see that.
No. I'm too fat to be Lindsay Lohan.
Oh my god!
But oh man, I just got a weird image. Anyway,
my head hurts.
Saying, you gotta test your range as an actor.
Yeah, my head hurts now, bro.
So we got that. I'm gonna go to a USF baseball game coming up soon. I'm gonna try to get down there. The college baseball season starts, so I'm gonna try to go to a game because as a student, I get free tickets. So I might go check out a game here soon. We'll find out. We'll see if we can do that.
All right.
And so that'll be good. The college baseball season start. D-Dub, he's down here. I want to give him a shout out because I think he told me he was coming down this weekend to go down.
Yeah, he's playing tomorrow. Then he's probably leaving right after that.
Nice.
Well, I don't care when he's leaving. The point is.
Hey, you hear that, D-Dub? Huh? You heard what Mr. Ferguson said, brother?
That's my name, Mr. Ferguson.
Yeah, I got you, Mr.
Wait,
Ferguson.
Does anybody ever call you Fergie?
Fergie.
Yeah, I've had that sometimes.
How about Froggy?
I would be down with that.
Oh, that'll be
My
good.
name is Fergie.
Hey, yo,
call me
Frog.
Fergie.
Yo, Froggy, what's up?
Not Froggy, Fergie.
Froggy.
Where did you get Froggy from?
I don't know. What did you just say? Froggy?
I heard RC3 by a little bit.
Yeah.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my dog.
Otherwise, yeah, everything's cool with me, man. Getting ready for baseball. I can't wait for spring training games next week because I'll be listening to them. I'll be. It's finally. I mean, I know it's early, but hey, it's coming up. Baseball season will be here before you know it. The summertime will be here before we know it, and yeah, I can't complain other than that.
I can't wait till it's April and it's either the end of the world in April or your team's winning the World Series in April.
Oh,
right?
shit. Yankees go 0-20, bro. Imagine that.
Well, I don't know. I think the Yankees have made some good improvements to the lineup. I think Verdugo, they've addressed a lot of issues. They haven't had a left fielder for years.
Yeah.
You got Verdugo out there.
But
you haven't had that.
The Dodgers is a big threat to you.
Well, not till the World Series if it comes down to that. But,
Yes.
you got Verdugo in left. You brought in the lefty power bat that you haven't had in Soto for a year here. But they haven't really addressed, to me, I know statistically they want to talk about that the bullpen is one of the best in baseball. I just don't believe in it.
I don't believe
they don't have a closer. I mean, this Holmes dude is terrible. They could have gone out there and got Hader. Don't even make the guy an offer. Meanwhile, you were offering Yamamoto $300 million. You can't get Hader for $100 million to at least have a closer on the team. So, I'm a little. I think the Yankees going to be good. I think they're going to have 90 wins, but they're also a team that finished 19 games behind the Baltimore Orioles last year. And the Orioles are a young team on the rise. They just made a big move for a top flight pitcher in Corbin Burns. So, they're making moves. And that's the Yankees should have had Burns, but they didn't want to give up another prospect, which is another thing that just drives you crazy.
That makes no sense.
If it's about winning now,
Come on, man.
and you got it's debatable. The best player in baseball in Aaron Judge. Most people would tell you it's either Judge or the guy with the Dodgers, right? But Judge is right there. And you got the best pitcher in baseball, and I don't think anybody would argue that. Garrett Cole is the best pitcher in baseball. You got those two guys in their prime, and I just I don't know why you can't part ways with some of these top prospects to give yourself a better chance at winning right now. It just makes no sense because these guys are in their prime. These prospects aren't going to help you while Judge and Garrett Cole are here. So to hold on to them when you could have made yourself significantly better and on the level, or even just to keep Burns away from Baltimore, I don't get how the Yankees operate. It's not to have your eye on the future when you're the Yankees and you have Aaron Judge and Garrett Cole on this team right now. I don't understand. I don't understand the way that they do business. And yeah, that's the reason why they don't make a move for Burns is because they give Carlos Rodon all that money last year, and he was absolutely terrible. So you got a guy coming in that's supposed to be your number 2 starter, who was a complete joke last year, was terrible. I know you gave him $167 million, and he's supposed to be your number 2, but you're banking on the idea that Carlos Rodon is going to come back and be an ace this year, and he didn't show you anything that he would get back to that. So you pick up Marcus Stroman, who was good in the first season last year, first half of last year, not good second half. And is Nestor Cortez ever going to be close to what he was when he made the All-Star team a couple years ago? So, starting rotation, not great. But at the same time, I do think starters have been marginalized in baseball now. They go 5-6 innings anyway. So that's not my biggest gripe. The biggest, and I don't hear a lot of people talking about, but the fact that they did not go out there and get Hader and get yourself a surefire closer that is the biggest indictment of this offseason. But you got to like what they've done. with the lineup anyway. You got me going on the Yankees. Sorry.
It's okay, man. I don't like anything they did.
All right, good for you.
You know, okay.
You don't like Juan Soto?
Soto's okay, but
he's okay.
How much are they going to sign him for next year?
They might not sign him. It might be a 1-year thing. Who knows?
Oh, who knows?
I mean,
right?
the way this team does
but what
does
happens
business.
if he hits 50 homers this year?
I mean, if he hits 50 home runs,
145 RBIs.
It all comes. Well, it's context, right?
600 steals.
Is it a great year though? Do the Yankees go on a run and possibly get to a World Series?
No,
what does it feel like when the season's over? Because I really believe the way the Yankees do business now, maybe not the Dodgers, but you never know. I can't have confidence that the Yankees are going to make the highest offer to Juan Soto. I mean, they didn't make the highest offer to Aaron Judge. That was the San Francisco Giants. Giants actually offered Judge more money than the Yankees did, but Judge wanted sincerely to be a Yankee, and they got it done because Judge wanted to be here, not because they offered him the most money.
Right.
And I think 95% of the time, these guys are going to go for the most money. You know, the Mets are going to make a big push for Juan Soto at the end of the year. But again, context. If the Yankees go all the way to the ALCS or the World Series, and it was a big year, a positive year, and the Mets win 70 games this year, which looks like might be a possibility. If you're Juan Soto, does that factor into your decision making here? Even if, say, Cohen offers him $30 million more than the Yankees do, does he want to stay with the Yankees because you want to be relevant, you want to be on a good team, or are you going to go for the money? It depends on what team is offering him the money. If it's the Dodgers and they're offering him more than the Yankees, he's going to go to L.A., If it's a shitty team like the Mets potentially could be and they're offering him all the money, I'm not sure, But we're talking about a guy that turned down $400 million from the Nationals already. Yeah. So he's looking for his money. So I'm not convinced he'll be a Yankee after this year. But you know what? Worry about this year. This year, you have Aaron Judge and Soto in the same lineup. That's why it just shocks me. And there's still the trade deadline, and there's still time for them to make moves. But it shocks me that a prospect will stop you from making a move that gets you all in on this year, because you don't know if Soto is going to be back next year.
Yeah, how many prospects fan out?
So, and 90% of them are terrible, especially with the Yankees. So, they haven't developed a lot of players over the years here. So, I don't know. There are a lot of question marks. But this year, Yankees should win 90, 95 games as long as they're healthy.
Yeah,
as long as I don't fall asleep at 7:15,
I think you probably will.
Yeah, probably.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem there, bud.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Sorry, Sharon, I cut you off.
Anything else in the world of Trent there?
No.
We'll see next Saturday.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we got preseason baseball next Saturday?
All right.
All right.
Yankees at the race.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Yankees.
At the race on the 27th.
On the 27th?
Yeah, are you going to go to the game?
I wish, right? I wish I had some time to get out there for a little Legends Field action, right? That would be pretty cool. Anything else, Super Radio?
I've been there. I've been to Legends Field.
Oh, I know. But I'm talking about your couch report.
Legend.
My what? My couch report?
He is a legend.
Hey, come on, bro.
What you got?
What I got, man, I'm feeling Super Bowl was great.
All right.
Okay.
But then these idiot kids are shooting up in the parade.
Oh.
It was a celebration. Your team wins a Super Bowl. And you got some idiots doing this.
Yeah.
Yep.
So thoughts and prayers to the DJ we lost. And
it was a radio DJ that died.
Radio DJ.
Yeah, in the shooting.
And then a lot of other people were shot and everything. But, come on, man. I don't know what's going on in this planet, man. You guys
There's no need. There really
you got to wake up. And then these clowns up north want to bring the gun laws to 18 years old now. I think these 18-year-olds, these young people don't need no license, man. Come on, man.
What are you talking about? Because people get guns illegally?
They get guns illegally. So how are they going to stop that? They still haven't stopped shit, man.
Well, if there were less guns out there, maybe there would be less illegal guns for the
thoughts
kids.
and prayers to everybody in Kansas City.
I don't get the whole gun thing, but people gotta have their guns. What can I tell you? People love guns.
I'm sorry, guys. I own one because I'm not gonna go up against
boy, here we
somebody who's
go.
gonna whip out a gun on my ass.
No.
Oh boy.
So but anyway, but I'm cool and I'm legal. Can you dig it? All right.
All right.
All right. So, but the couch sport is good, man. Been playing ball, and I have another boo boo in the middle finger.
Wow. Is it? Let's see. Can we see it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Look at that black and blue. Look at that.
Look at
bruise.
black and blue. Wait a minute. There you go. It's black and blue. All right. So everybody thinks I'm pointing to the right, and I'm not. It's just that my finger hurts.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I've been playing, and we got to start getting ready for Titi Lloyd to come. So I got to paint the backyard, the pool area, and all that shit.
All right.
And she says she wants the heater in the pool on. I go, oh, Jesus Christ. What's going on here? Holy mackerel. But everything is cool, man. I made a lobster tail for my wife and I yesterday. It was filet mignon.
How romantic is that, bro?
Yeah, that was great, man. And I told you earlier, she got me my Keebler crackers.
Wow. So romantic.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
right.
want to know about any.
It's better than chocolate, brother.
All right.
All right. But, I love you, babe, and everything is cool, and let's go, man.
Nice.
So, time to get out.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I ain't no fool, son.
Well,
How's the astronomy going?
What did you say, Trent?
How's the astronomy going? Have you been out there?
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, I don't own any guns, but I have telescopes.
Oh, shit, man. I'm sorry.
I think the world would be a much better place if we replaced all the guns in the world with telescopes. I think somehow I think the world would be a much better place.
I don't like you looking at the sky. Oh, shit.
I think we would be a lot more peaceful pondering the heavens and existence and the great expanse of the universe rather than worrying about how we can kill people. But that's just me.
That's right.
I had a couple of clear days this week, so I got out there with the SCT again, the 8-inch, and pretty pumped up about this picture here that I got the other night. And this was only about 3 hours of data collection, but it came out pretty good. These are two galaxies, M66 to the left and M65 to the right. And they're two grand design spiral galaxies, much like our own Milky Way, 30 million light years away. They're actually part of what's called the Leo triplet in the constellation Leo. So they're supposed to be... Most people photograph this area with the three galaxies, but I could not get all three galaxies in frame with the 8-inch SCT. So I'm going to have to revisit this DSO with my small refractor for a wider field of view. But I thought it was pretty cool to get up close to these two galaxies, and I think they're beautiful. And the cool thing for me personally with this picture is when I'm visually looking at this area of space with the telescope, this is how I always see it. I never see the third galaxy. It's practically invisible.
How do you get up there, man?
I've tried to see it. It's all about aperture, my friend. It's all about aperture.
Hey.
The bigger the aperture, the longer the focal length, the closer and the further out there you get.
He said aperture.
Yes.
What?
That's what it's all about.
Jesus, my
it's
head
not
hurts.
about space. It's not about spacesuits.
Yeah.
It's about aperture and focal length. The more you have, the deeper you get.
Oh my
God!
I feel so stupid.
But this is what I see. I never can make a. And hopefully, I'll get the refractor out there and get all three galaxies in view. But the other galaxy is actually called the Hamburger Galaxy because it almost resembles a hamburger. So
really?
I'll get that. I thought for some reason that I would fit all three in frame with the bigger scope. Didn't happen. Too long of a focal length. Too narrow of a field of view, so we'll get the wide field refractor out there whenever I get a shot. But there it is, and I've viewed these many a times because they're pretty easy to find. They're at the tail of the Lion, the Leo constellation, and this is pretty much what I see through my telescope with a lot more detail. Honestly, if you're just looking through the scope, they'll look like this, but really more be gray blurs than all this detail that you see in the picture. But that's 3 hours of data with the 8-inch M65 and M66, two spiral galaxies, 30 million light years away. So many stars and possibly planets with life thriving in these galaxies.
Oh, my God.
Look at that.
There could be somebody that looks like me over there.
It could be. You never know.
Imagine that.
It could be. So there you go.
They talk the same.
Glad I got out there for that, and hopefully we'll get out there more. But
All right.
I enjoyed that. That's about it for me.
Yes.
Your Kansas City Chiefs, because I know you're a Chiefs fan now. You know.
I'm a Chiefs fan.
you're a big Chiefs fan.
Yeah. Okay. You know which finger's hurting in my hand right now.
And Trent is, I know he's super hopeful with Todd Bowles and Baker Mayfield for next season, right, Trent?
Oh, hell no.
You don't like his smile, dude?
No, his smile's ugly.
Well, that's not kind.
Oh, that's not nice. He goes, I'm not an ugly man. Look at my smile.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I think all of our teams are going to stink. But what can I tell
let me see. Yeah.
Not mine.
Oh, yeah. Sharon's team will be good. Bengals will be nice.
I can smell
Jets, Giants, and Buccaneers. I don't have
right.
much hope for next year.
That's right, man. I smell the pollution coming.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But that's it. That's wrapping up the NFL season. We'll see what we get into next. Obviously, Major League Baseball and maybe a little United football.
Oh, yeah. Here we go, man. I'm getting a uniform.
With the Mud Sharks and the Rat Pack and the Sewer Dwellers. And,
yeah, we got a Florida team here.
Yeah. It's the Florida Swamp Things. You never heard about them?
No, man. I gotta have that jersey.
You thought that one was funny, Trent?
Yeah,
you like
I
that?
thought so too, man.
Swamp Things? No?
Hey, Trent, are you awake?
Yeah.
Do you need a defibrillator, bro?
He needs a fibrillator, and he needs you to be more Pacific.
Yeah.
All right, that's the...
I've never been to the Pacific.
Yeah. Right, Trent? You need a fibrillator, and you need him to be more Pacific.
and more Atlantic.
And if you can, get a little Atlantic in there as well.
Oh,
okay?
shit. Thank you, folks.
All right, hit the
Thank
music.
you, folks. Have a nice night.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Thank you so much for being with us. I'm so sorry that football is over. I feel your pain. But we must march ahead. In the words of Bob Dylan, time is an ocean, but it ends at the shore. The Super Radio Brothers have reached the shore. See ya!
Oh, my goodness gracious, it's over. Oh. All right, man. Hey, be safe, everybody. Come on, let's get it together. One life, don't blow it, man.